Happy Tuesday! My name is Alan.
My name's Nick.
And welcome
into the dungeon. Alright, caffeine addicts and masters of procrastination. Today we're playing Chez Geek, the board game that perfectly captures the chaotic symphony of slacking off and surviving adulthood. Where ambition means microwaving leftover pizza at 2 p.m, and our greatest victory is simply finding the remote without getting off the couch.
Think of it as the office meets a Friday night dorm party, with a side of parks and recreation, where everyone is somehow trying to avoid actual work. In Chez Geek, we're not trying to save the world or snag mystical treasures. No, our mission is far more relatable. We are vying for the most precious of resources: spare time, nookie, and mindless fun. Will we spend the evening scoring a movie marathon with our friends? Or will our roommates interrupt us with an emergency that's somehow even more pointless than Dwight's fire drill in the office?
We'll be taking on personas like the techie who somehow works from home without actually working. Or even the musician who swears that their band's gig at the coffee shop is about to go big. But watch out, because just when you think we're about to hit the holy grail of Slack, pizza deliveries, no chores, and Netflix and chill, life can throw us a curveball, like being voluntold to help a friend move a sofa up 4 flights of stairs.
Pivot! 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 Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So, grab your snacks, avoid the real job card like it's a tax return, and let's dive into the most competitive non-competition ever. Will we successfully loaf our way to victory? Or end up as stressed out as Rachel trying to cook Thanksgiving dinner? Stay tuned and find out as we play Chez Geek.
Welcome to Chez Geek, the House Party Edition. This is quite an easy setup. There are 2 types of cards, life cards and job cards, and these go into separate piles. Each player, we're playing roommates here, essentially has a job card and a hand of 5 life cards. We're going to start off by drawing our jobs. Each of those job cards has 2 values on it, free time and income. That just dictates how many things we can do on our turn. Each job card has 2 values on it. The first is income, which dictates how much money we can spend on shopping or activities. We get our income at the beginning of each turn. Important to note, we cannot save income from turn to turn. So anything you don't spend on your turn is gone. And free time is essentially, as it suggests, the number of things you can do in your free time. Each of those job cards also has a Slack goal, and that's the number of Slack points we need to get to win.
Then we have the life cards. These cards have yellow backs. There are 4 kinds, different colored fronts. Person, which is green, thing, which is blue, activity, which is red, and whenever, which is orange. We'll be role-playing each card out as we play it.
Important thing to note, we need to announce what we're going to be doing before we play the card. Because those orange whenever cards that you've just mentioned are in your hand, you can cock block whatever the other player is trying to do.
Like it says, you can use them whenever.
So each turn has 5 phases. We will be drawing up to our maximum hand of 5 cards. We'll then be rolling if needed. So basically, if our job has a variable income or variable free time, we then can decide on whether to call people or try to evict them from our rooms. We then use our free time, and then lastly, we can choose to discard the cards in our hand, but only up to a minimum hand of 1. So you can get rid of up to 4 cards technically, but you cannot discard your entire hand. So there you have it. That is the very basic rundown of the rules of Chez Geek. We'll explain certain cards as they come up, and we'll be role-playing the actions that we decide to play. So as the name implies and the game suggests, we are housemates. Who are you playing, Al?
So I'm going to be playing a character called Lenny. He's a typical nerd that you'd find in school, you know, a geek. One of those that hasn't kind of come out of puberty yet, even though he's already passed through his teenage years. And, you know, he's got the spectacles, black hair, kind of combed back, slicked back with a lot of gel. You know, wears these kind of typical nerd, the stereotypical nerd, I'd say, that has these suspenders and checkered shirt and all that kind of stuff. Some big glasses, stereotypical stuff.
I'm going to be playing Josh, who's majored in archaeology. Hasn't quite managed to find a job in the field because he's convinced that the aliens did everything. He's going to be, long hair, wearing skater/surfer sort of clothes. Everything very baggy, very hip, even though he's a mature student. He's a little older.
Right.
He thinks he's a little wiser, but it's probably all the pot he's smoking.
I mean, very stereotypical as well.
All right, so without any further ado, let's get the game rolling. Let's find out what our jobs are.
We'll each draw a card from the jobs deck. Whoa. You want to go first?
All right. Quite apt given the character background I've just given. I'm a professional research subject.
Nice. Oh, you're the subject.
Yeah, I'm the subject.
You've been adopted. You've been abducted by aliens before then, and
yeah,
that's why you believe.
Yeah, I fully believe, and it's real, man. So I've got a free time of 2, and I've got a variable income of 2 or 4, depending on a roll.
Right.
My Slack goal is 17, so I need to score 17 points to win the game. So that's quite high. And my card reads here: the professional research subject may not have any weed, shrooms, or booze cards. That throws my character.
Whoa.
He can't do anything fun because otherwise, it's going to skew the results.
Yeah.
So he's going to be really on edge.
That goes against your character, though, substantially.
And it says here, you want me to stick what? Where? Yeah, he's going to be very anxious at the moment.
Yeah. I'm a graphic artist, apparently. So my guy, Lenny, chose the career of a graphic designer, graphic artist. Very creative. I have a free time of 1, which is pathetic, and an income of 5, which is not too bad.
You're loaded.
Yeah, but my Slack goal is 20, which is crazy. And for me, each cigarette or weed card that I play gives me an extra Slack, which is more suited to your character, I'd say, but it's what it is.
For sure.
So in this image, in this card, I've got my character sitting over a PC and a boss pointing at him saying, "That looks great. Now just change the color, the text, and the art. I want it yesterday." So it doesn't look great. You want it redone, basically. So that's my job.
Let's now deal 5 life cards each. How are we going to decide who goes first here? We're going to roll off the good old classic.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's go. I rolled a 3.
And I've rolled a 1. So you start.
All right, here we go. We're going to draw our first card. All right, so I've got a variable income, but I have literally nothing I can play that costs any income. So Josh is going to play some Mutant Olympics. I'm not really sure what this card means, because the picture has a guy with a water gun and a toaster firing a piece of toast. So I'm guessing that I'm just annoying the hell out of Lenny here. Oh man, hey Lenny, duck! As Josh takes out a water gun filled with brain-freezy slushy and then shoots him with a toaster.
Oh, not to parade your parade or anything, but what are you doing? Can you shoot that elsewhere? Oh, I'm trying to watch TV here.
Oh man, you and your TV. Anyway, I'm naked. I'm gonna go get some shut-eye. Make sure you keep that TV down.
Oh, I can't promise anything.
So for my turn, I have played the Mutant Olympics for 2 Slack, and then I've played a sleep card, so I'm gonna go have a nap. Because Josh is tired from all that professional research that he delves into. It brings flashbacks of the aliens abducting him. For another 2 Slack, and I've now got a total of 4 Slack. I'm now gonna consider discarding something. I'm gonna discard 1 card, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, so I'm going to draw up to 6, because it's the first turn. So I'm going to draw 1 more card, and suddenly the phone starts ringing in our house.
Oh no! Oh no! It's not now. The phone is gonna wake up Josh. Hello. What do you want?
Hey Lenny!
Yes, boss. Why are you calling me at this hour?
I've got good news. Your hard work has been rewarded.
Really?
I'm giving you a raise.
Oh, that's brilliant, but couldn't you have told me in the morning?
No, this was far too important.
Okay.
I want you in extra early tomorrow.
Damn it. Okay. Thank you very much.
And I hung up.
Finally, I can do my laundry every month now.
So that means I can now increase my income by 1 for as long as I have the job of graphic artist. So that's brilliant, and that's a whenever card, so it doesn't take my free time.
Well, back to the TV. Now that Josh is sleeping, and see the time that it is, I'm sure they have my favorite show.
And I change to the naughty channels.
Yes, think I'm going to make too much noise here, and I'm feeling kind of turned on at the moment.
Oh man, Lenny. I just had this crisis. Did you put a pink sock in the laundry? And I'm playing a whenever card, and I'm interrupting your
Damn it.
your naughty channel time.
Damn it.
And making you go and do the laundry.
Okay, so
Perhaps it was a mistake. I'm so sorry. Let me redo the laundry. Damn it.
okay, so
Lenny, you look like you're carrying wood there.
So that's my turn. I only have 1 free time, and I've just been cock-blocked, literally.
Yeah,
So-
quite literally.
So that's that.
Are you discarding any cards?
No, for now I'm gonna keep them.
So yeah, it's now the next day. Josh has got up and is ready and at him to go to work. Gonna roll for my income. Yes, that's the higher, which means I've got an income of 4 this time.
Josh, I wanted to speak to you about something before you go.
Man, I haven't got time now, Lenny.
Yes, well, it's very important. Have you seen this month's phone bill? It's quite extravagant.
Oh man, have you been calling those non-lines again?
No. Have you been calling Tanzania? There's a number from Tanzania here. Well, I believe this is your problem.
Oh man, that's the aliens. I keep telling you, they do everything.
Well, it's on you. I don't know any aliens.
So I play this card, it's a whenever card, phone bill, and I reduce the target's player income by 1 for his next turn.
Oh man, I just got so much money from getting probed at work. Alright, so I only have 3 income now. Just had to spend my extra money on Lenny's naughty phone calls. Oh, at least I've got some income still. Just enough to get my new tattoo. So I'm gonna go to the tattoo parlor and I'm gonna get like the classic grey alien,
Yeah.
like on my left butt cheek. But unless you're stopping me with that,
Nope, go for it.
that's a whopping 3 slack. And I've spent
Whoa.
all my money. I've got no money for rent. I've got no money for food. I've spent it all.
So you're 10 away from winning, 10 slack away from winning. I'm still to get my first point of slack.
You're playing the marathon game here. Oh man, I'm so tired from all my work. You don't know what pills they got me on. What things they do to me, Lenny.
I don't really have the stomach to listen to this now.
No man.
I've been busy at work myself.
Yeah, but you got a raise. Sorry to do this again, man, but I just haven't got the energy to do anything. I'm gonna catch some shut-eye. And I'm going to sleep. For another 2 slack.
You're zooming ahead.
Pays to be tested on. So yeah, I'm now gonna discard 2 cards from my hand, and that's the end of my turn. I've got no one I can call, and no more free time.
Alright, so now it's my turn. Obviously, they're back at home after their respective jobs. I'm gonna draw a card.
Well, now that Josh is sleeping again, let's pick up where we left off yesterday, shall we?
And I switch back to my naughty channels. And after a while, he's feeling kind of raunchy.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he looks back and notices that he's gonna make too much noise if he stays here. So he decides to go to the elevator.
Oh no.
Yes, here, no one will hear me. This elevator is seldom used. Ugh. Oh, yes.
So yeah, elevator nookie, but I mean, he's just satisfying himself. He doesn't have a girlfriend or anything.
How considerate. You've actually gone to the elevator to not wake poor
Yeah.
old Josh up.
Yeah, well, it's what the card is called, so I'm playing. It's called elevator nookie. And I need to roll, and to my roll I add a -1, and that's the slack that I get. Watch me roll a 1.
Not much
Not
better.
much better. A 2. So that's 1 slack for me. That's ridiculous. And that's my turn.
Oh, yes. Oh no. Oh no. The buttons are all compromised. It doesn't matter. I'll quickly go back home. No one will find out.
And I rush back home and go to sleep as well.
It's the end of the round. It's back over to Josh.
A new morning.
A new morning, a new day at work. How much income will Josh get today? Oh dear, it's the lower one. So only 2. Hasn't been much work today at the research center. So I'm going to draw up first. Poor Josh doesn't have much he can do this turn. His income's been reduced to a paltry 2. So after getting home from work, he's going to spend the entire day just watching Survival Camp on TV, where 8 contestants compete to see who will be the longest to survive in a Turkish prison. That costs 0 and gives him 1 slack.
Not bad.
That's all he can do. Poor old Josh.
Josh, no work today. You're back early.
Yeah, man, there wasn't much. But the aliens, man, they're on me.
Now, calm down.
No, you don't understand. There was some ectoplasm all over the elevator buttons.
Oh, really? Yes, he must have been the aliens then.
I've
You're
seen
right.
it everywhere before. This gooey white stuff. I'm sure it comes from the Greys.
Yes, I imagine it very well must come from the Greys.
So now it's my turn. I'm going to draw up.
It's my day off today, Josh. You've stayed here. I'm going to go out shopping. Remember the chair we were talking about, the lazy boy, you know, the recliner? These sofas are dated and very, very uncomfortable. I'm going to buy one. You want to help me and bring it home?
No, man, I'm hooked in this.
Ugh.
Stay here and watch TV with me.
Yes,
Fascinating.
when I come back, don't worry.
I'll record it for you.
So I'm going to play the recliner card. It costs 4 and I have an income of 5, so I can buy it. And that gives me 4 slack.
Ooh, it's a biggie.
So after an hour, I come back home and the delivery guys are behind me, lugging the recliner up the stairs because the lift isn't functioning. The landlord is busy with maintenance, trying to get it to work for some reason, unexplained. Probably the aliens.
The aliens for sure.
Josh, look at my chair. Isn't it good? Oh, so comfortable.
Josh is just sitting there like one of these fold-out beach chairs. He's looking quite jelly at the moment.
This chair had plumbing. I'd never get up again.
And that is my turn, as I can't do anything else. I only have 1 free time. But I am going to discard one of my cards. So I'm now down to 3. Next turn I will have to get 2 more. So I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm down to 2. I'll have to draw up 3 next turn.
It's a brand new day. How much money is Josh going to bring home?
Hopefully only 2.
Nice. 4. Been a busier day today at the research lab. I need to draw up 1 card. And today Josh has come home with several bags of groceries. And he's rather excited. Oh, Lenny, man, I've got an idea. It's time we did a barbecue. I got all these fine meats.
A barbecue, you say?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
We can do that on the balcony, man. Come join me.
Okay, are you cooking?
Of course. Who's gonna cook? You? Oh, gotta be careful. The flame could draw the aliens, man. So unless you're stopping me, I'm gonna be barbecuing.
Go for it.
That now gives me 3 extra slack. I'm up to 13.
Wow, this is going to be over soon.
And after filling his belly with some char grilled to the point of it almost being like literally a piece of charcoal meat, Josh is gonna collapse in his beach chair, recline it. He's gonna watch his favorite talk show, old reruns of Jerry Springer.
Okay. How much does that give you? 1 more.
1 more slack. Just 3 away.
Ooh, okay. You're almost bagging it.
I'm gonna do a discard though here. Discarding 3 cards, so I'm down to just a solitaire and lonely one.
All right, I'm going to draw up to 6. I've been drawing up to 5 the past 2 rounds. I made a mistake. So let's see what I draw now.
What are you watching, Josh?
And as I look over, I see that Josh is in a food coma after having feasted on that barbecue. He's gone to sleep on his beach chair. Looks rather uncomfortable.
Oh, he's passed out. Oh, Well, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna play my favorite game. Dead or alive. Bouncing breast modes activated. What a game. I love it. I'm feeling kind of raunchy again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Josh's beach chair. It doesn't matter. He'll blame the greys again. Anyway, I'm going off to bed.
And yeah, I played the gaming nookie card, which again I need to roll much better. So I get 4 slack this time round for a total of 9.
Feeling quite relaxed after that game.
Yeah, quite relaxed, and I've gone off to bed, leaving Josh there in his newly decorated chair. Yeah, I'm discarding up to the limit, which is 1, and that's the end of my turn.
The next morning, Josh wakes up in his recliner chair. Oh man, the aliens, they got inside our house. This grey goop is everywhere. He starts panicking. Oh man, Lenny's still sleeping. Gotta be extra careful with the aliens. Man, I could do with some weed or beer. He's gonna go draw up to 6 cards from his current solitary one. And I need to find out how successful his day at the research lab has been. Ooh, a big old 6. That's 4 income for Josh today. So on his way home from work, Josh is gonna stop by the tattoo parlor again. Except this time, he's gonna get his nips pierced. And Josh bursts into the living room. Oh man, look at this! And he starts rubbing his very sore and raw nips with these 2 little alien head studs coming out of his nips.
Ugh, what
What do you think, Lenny?
in the good heavens have you done?
What a tribute!
A tribute?
Yeah, man.
It looks painful, if anything. But I'm slightly getting turned on.
No, don't look at me like that, Lenny. I'm not one of you bouncing girls of dead alive.
No, you're not indeed.
So, Josh has actually got 2 slack from his new piercings.
You're unstoppable.
Oh man, this job's got me going crazy. I can't have any weed. Can't have any shrooms. Oh, man, I can't even have a beer. You know what I can have though? Cigarettes. You want anything for the shops, Lenny? I'm going shopping.
No, it'll be fine. Could use a cigarette, but I don't have money. I spent it all on the chair.
Josh isn't hearing you now. He's gone off, shirtless, nips exposed, out into the street as he looks for his favorite pack of cigarettes. Cloves. This costs 1 and gives Josh 1 slack.
Hold on.
Ooh.
As Josh comes back.
Let me see those packs. Oh yeah, they're my favorite too. Hold, give it to me a second.
Oh hell no, man! I need my cigarettes.
I just want to see the special edition. Just hand it over.
What do you mean special edition?
Oh, these are my favorites.
And I run off into the room and lock myself in. I basically played whenever card that I steal 1 cigarette card from any roommate.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, anyway, Josh, I'm doing a favor. These are very bad for you, so better let me hang on to them.
I shout from inside my closed room.
Talking of cock blocks, he just cock blocks my victory. That 1 slack would have given me my first win.
Yeah, and as I have the graphic artist, each cigarette or weed gives me +1 extra slack, so this card gives me 2 slack instead of just 1.
Dang, well played, man.
I'm up to 11. I still got 9 to go.
So poor old Josh can't do anything else. I'm going to discard 3 cards this time. Actually, no, 2 cards. So it's Lenny.
Oh, that cigarette sure hit the spot. Oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm feeling kind of hungry now. Well, I'm gonna go and see if there's anything to buy from the shops. I'm gonna go down to my favorite Chinese and pick up something to eat.
So I walk out of the room, check that Josh isn't there so that he doesn't give me a bollocking for stealing his cigarettes. Carry on out and head to my favorite Chinese. But they close. I forgot they closed on Thursdays. So he just idly wanders around for a while. And he comes across 2 dogs, stray dogs, having at it, getting the hanky-panky.
Oh, lucky bugger, that one. Oh, damn it, I'm feeling raunchy again. Well, I know, I'll go in a bush and... Look, it's a bush that's been invaded by aliens. Josh would love this.
So yeah, I've played the outdoor nookie card, and again, you know, he doesn't have a girlfriend or anything, so it's kind of self-nookie, self-inflicted nookie. It's a bit of a gamble here because I need to roll the dice, but it's if I roll high, it's the one that's going to give me most slack points, and I need a lot of them. So that's just 2. I'll take it, and that takes me to 13. I'm 7 away from victory, a victory which is fleeting. That's the end of my turn, and I'm going to discard 2 cards. And I'm going to play this card, a student loan card, a whenever card, onto Nick. So after my cheeky escape, let's name it that, I come back to the flat and I see Josh, now on his favorite beach chair.
Ugh. Josh, I'm sorry to say there was a card for you on the floor outside the door.
What do you mean a card?
Yeah, I think it's one of your student loans.
And I play the student loan card.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Delaying your victory, if I can.
So basically, my income for this next term is 0.
Yep, you can't buy anything.
You can son of a bitch.
You can still slack, I imagine. You can still do one of those no-cost slacks. But if you don't have a card, then you can't do anything.
Why do you have to get that letter? What is...
It was
Those goddamn aliens, man!
it was addressed to you. I don't know about aliens, but it was addressed to you, and I thought I'd bring it in.
Damn student loans. All these years, still can't get a job. And Josh is going to first draw up to 6 cards. And he's just going to retire to his room in a huff. He pulls out his favorite alien comics. He sees a particularly raunchy-looking, 3-breasted alien. I ain't got no money to do anything today, but you know what's free? It just costs 5 fingers. I'm going to spare you the sound effects, but I'm going to do power outage nookie. I've got no money, so I'm not even going to waste electricity. And I've got to roll on the die, see how much slack I can get.
If you roll anything above a 1, then you win, yeah?
Yeah. Dice, please.
Oh!
It was a good one. It was a really good one. Josh has suddenly forgotten all about his woes with the student loan, and he surpassed his slack goal of 17.
Ooh, you rolled a 5. So an extra 4 slack there.
Oh man, Lenny, I don't know how you slept, but I slept like a baby.
Oh yes, it wasn't a good night for me. I kept hearing weird sounds. I think you're right. We might be visited by the aliens.
He laughs nervously as he was remembering his comic books on last night. What do you mean?
I kept hearing weird sounds from your room. I think they were testing on you again.
I didn't hear anything, Lenny.
Well, suddenly you don't believe in aliens, do you?
Oh, they're real, man. Keep telling you they built the pyramid, Stonehenge, everything. They broke our elevator. They were even on my deck chair. Oh man.
I saw them in a bush too.
Oh man, I'm so slacked out. I can't be bothered with work today.
But you're gonna get fired.
I don't give a shit.
Well,
After last night, I'm good.
unfortunately, I have to go. But hey, it's the last day, isn't it? Last day of the week. I unfortunately have to go. See you later.
And I just leave the room.
I thought for a moment that over the games that we've played, you were the only one that was going to get some sort of action. Seeing that Cassian won the princess's heart and panties by the sounds of it. But no, Josh managed to get at least a little one-on-one time with himself.
Oh, that kind of action. I thought you were referring to actually winning a game. All right, so
That too.
Okay.
So yeah, we've won one game each now of the player versus player games. Sadly, though, we've lost both collaborative ones. Will we redeem ourselves next week?
Next week, in our last of the series episode 5,
Can we roleplay?
and we roleplay, and we will be roleplaying a co-op game.
Go stay tuned to find out what that is next week. But yeah, this has been the end of Chez Geek. Hope you've enjoyed it. Been a bit of a strange one because other times when I've played, people cards come up and all sorts of other cards. I think we've only had shopping cards, and you've had a lot of nookie cards.
Yeah, I had a few people cards, but none that I could use effectively, because what they didn't really affect you. So I chose to discard them at the end, hoping to draw perhaps bigger ticket items, like maybe things I can buy, because I had a lot of money. I had like 6 income at that point, but I didn't have cards, big enough cards or pricey cards that I could buy to increase my luck substantially. I guess that if you play with more players, there's more variety on what comes out and the kind of tactics you can use.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot more shenanigans and a lot more interrupting with whenever cards. I had loads of whenever cards in my first hand. But sadly, I don't think I played... No, yeah, I played one of them on you, didn't I? When you were trying to watch the Naughty channel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's been Chez Geek. Hope you've enjoyed that. Remember to tune in next week, but if you can't wait till then, don't forget we've got our website, www.i2td.com. Follow the links there to our Twitter feed, our Instagram page, our Discord server, as we always say. Pop by and say hello. And whilst you're on the website, make sure you click on that little coffee cup as well, where you can find our Buy Me a Coffee page. And there you can make a one-off donation by buying us a potion, which in our next campaign will show up as an in-game item. It's an opportunity for you to be a part of the stories we tell and shape the adventures we play.
A big thanks to Neil for having donated recently some potions. Those will go a long way to helping Nick in the up-and-coming campaign. Very soon now, I'm sure he'll need all the... I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm sure he'll need all the health potions he can get.
Oh yeah, I'm a very squishy level 1.
Anyway, if you can't donate or wish not to, do not worry. You can still help us out tremendously by following us on our social media, maybe leaving some comments here and there, things that you'd like to see us play or anything, some encouragement if you like the podcast. Follow us on your podcast player of choice, obviously, and leave some ratings there and some reviews. That goes a very, very long way. Spread the word with your family and friends, and thank you very much as always if you do so.
This brings us on now to the end of the episode club.
Yes, the last one standing. We give you a password. You put the password in anywhere you can find us. Discord, podcast player choice, X, wherever you want. We'll read them, and that proves to us that you are indeed a Kijomas brother, the one that stays to the very end, the last one standing, and an eternal gratitude for that.
So, do you have a password for us today?
I think it has to be Nookie. I mean...
It's all about the Nookie!
It's all about the Nookie. So, yeah, like, most of the cards were Nookie cards, I'd say. Probably the most recurring card was a Nookie card today. So, I'll go with Nookie.
Sounds good to me. You know what to do. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you join us next week as we delve into the dungeon.